Hello everyone, I am Abdul Qayoom, and in today's video I'm going to give you some tips that how can we learn English language and how can we improve it. So let's get started. As you know that English language has been an international language. We cannot deny its significance, its importance of that it has become a national, international language, and it is spoken in every country of the world. So that's why it is important and it is necessary for all of us to speak, listen, and read and write in English language. So that how that in a competitive world, we we want to get extra mile from others. So that's why we want to tower above all others. So number one tip of learning English is passion. I mean motivation. You must have passion, motivation for doing any kind of work as you are going to learn English language. So for that you need to find your motivation. You need to find your reason that why are you going to improve your language? Why are you going to learn English language? Is it for job interview, or is it for are you going to learn? Is only for just for for presentation skills? And there's any other thing which you want to improve in your English language for. So you have to find your reason which why actually you are going to learn the English language. So uh, the number first tip, you must find motivation. You will stay motivated all the time for learning English language. The more you are motivated, the more you are passionate about learning English, the more you will learn it very quickly. So it's all up to you that how do you find motivation for English language. So that was the number one tip, and that was the most important tip. I speak a bit of English every day. Even though you are a beginner, I know that you are a beginner, but you can improve your language as a master. Being a master of any kind of thing, you need to be a beginner first, and you definitely will make mistakes. So you must speak English every day. The more you speak it, the more you will become the more you will become fluent in it. The more you will feel that it is becoming natural to you. It's being natural to you. So the natural expression you have. So if you do this, then you will be improving your language. So speak a language. You can speak with your colleagues, speak with your even you can speak with yourself. You can hold monologues, talk to yourself, and even with your family members, and even with your groups, friend circles, anywhere you can improve it. You can speak your language, and that is the very reason I have improved my English as well. That when you speak, then you make mistakes, definitely. Exactly, you are obviously you make mistakes, but after making that mistakes you cannot repeat that again. So that's a good idea. That's a it sounds great that you speak English, a bit of English, even regularly on daily basis. So it was the second tip which I shared with you. The number third tip, which is quite important, I am going to share with you, is you have to work on each skill every day. As you know that language has four skills. There are four skills of any language, and those are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So you have to work on you have to practice each skill, every skill, at least regularly. Okay, so you have to listen to something in English. That's quite important. If you don't, you are not improving your language in a well manner, in a full manner. Okay, so you have to work on your listening skill, because that is quite important. How can you how can you improve your listening skill? I'm going to give you some tips. That You can, you can listen to podcasts. There are there is a radio, or in which there are radio in English which you can listen to and improve your language. There are many podcasts you can listen to, audiobooks as well, and there are many other things which you can use to, improve your listening skill, which you can use to, tweak, which you can modify your listening skill, and that's it. Good thing. When you, and the next skill is speaking. As I already mentioned you that you can improve your language by speaking a bit of it regularly. Even though you're not speaking all the time with your friends and uh, with your family members, but you should speak it at least 30 to 40 minutes daily, and that's the reason that you'll be improving your language. So, and the next step, and the third skill, which is also important, is reading. You have to read something. You have, for reading for improving your reading skill, you need to read something. You need to read material. You need to read literature in English. Suppose it could be newspapers. You can read newspapers. It could be novels. It could be, your academics, from your academic books, and it could be stories. I'll be suggesting you that you should read stories of, for children, because they, they have, they contain, words which we use on daily basis. That's why I will suggest you. I'm again suggesting you that you must read stories of children, and in this way you will be improving your reading skill as well. And the third, and the last skill which you should have a grip on is writing skill, and that's the most important skill, which makes you feel that you are, which makes you feel that you're pro in it, you are a master of English, and that's where it comes. And for that skill, for improving that skill, I am suggesting you a tip, that you must have a journal, which you should on which you would be on which you should write your experiences, which you experience on daily basis. You face on daily, whatever you whatever you, how do you spend your time on daily. So you could write over on your journal, and the very thing, and the next thing you can improve. The fourth skill is you can write a paragraph, at least a paragraph daily. So that was the third tip, in which you have to work on each skill, each four skill every day. Also, most important is learn grammar gradually, slowly, bit by bit. So you know that every language has grammar, has some set of rules, certain rules that a speaker and the speaker and the writer have to, have to adhere to, have to, comply with the rules. That's why grammar is most important. When you are not, speaking, writing, and doing anything which in English according to the grammar, you are making mistakes. Then you cannot learn your English, any kind of language, fully and completely. So learn grammar gradually. You can learn, you know, you can learn your nouns, now parts of speech, tenses, one by one. You should read them, and you should, practice them, and you should do exercise of them, and you should translate them, and whatever comes to improve that, to have to work on that. You know, and you know that everyone is different, everyone has different work, everyone has a different routines, so I cannot suggest you this, but I'm just suggesting you that you should learn grammar gradually. You can improve your grammar gradually. So it is just set of rules you just have to bear in mind. Okay, and fifth and most important, actually, I think that it's also a most important is you should set little goals. You know, you should set little goals. Suppose you promise yourself that you are going to, you are going to uh, remember at least 30 to 40 words today, and that you have to work on it. So when you set these kind of little goals, you are improving it in a well manner, and you will, you'll begin feeling that you are learning it, you are improving it on a very good manner, and you will feel that you are pro in it. It is becoming natural to you. The English language is becoming natural to you. You will not make a mistake again. Most very important tip I'm going to share with you is think in English. So you know that when we speak, English language, the beginners actually, when they speak English, they actually translate, English language from all the other languages they speak, which they usually speak. So uh, break this habit if you are really concerned about you improving your language. So you should break this habit in start thinking in English. When you think in English every time, you feel that you will not feel you will not take time translating from your language into English when you speak. So when you think in English, whenever you are, if you are driving, if you're doing something, if you're, when you're free, actually, when you have a leisure time, you think in English. When you begin thinking in English and get into this habit, actually, you will be improving a lot, actually. And I have worked on this habit, and that's why I am, I am in front of you. I'm speaking fluently, I think. So it's all up to you. How do you feel that am I fluent in English or not? So it's up to you. So actually, I feel that I am a fluent. Seventh tip, which is also most important, is do not afraid. Do not be scared when you make mistake. Practice hesitation. When you will not make the mistakes, you will never improve. You know, at least your mistakes prove that you are trying, and they are proving that one day you will be fluent speaker, and one day you will obtain that what you are going to working what you are working on. So do not afraid that you are making mistakes. If you really determined, if you are really concerned with your goal, then you break this habit. You should, break this habit, and you should get out of this kind of notions, this kind of, perception that without making mistakes, I will be master of English. So that's quite impossible. You cannot do that. You will make mistakes, and slowly you will learn English. So that's all which I shared with you. And in the next video, I think I'll be doing something great. I'll be, I'll be, teaching you grammar and all the chess, and I'm working on that as well. So let subscribe to my channel if you find these skills helpful. So subscribe to my channel and the bell icon so that you can have access to all of my videos, so that you cannot miss them. Thank you.